What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris with a beard, and today's video is a video that I didn't think that I would ever have to do. As most of you know, or for new people who may have clicked on this video, maybe you've considered a career being an Amazon delivery driver. I've been an Amazon delivery driver for about 7 months. And over the last month and a half or so, been having a lot of issues. But being an Amazon delivery driver, a lot of people who apply for it and when they, start actually doing the job itself after, watching your training videos and going through the drug test and background check, so on and so forth. Since I've been hired, they've changed a lot of things. As far as training, you actually have to go to the warehouse and watch videos. And for me, when I actually started, they only followed me in another van for 2 to 3 stops, and then I was on my own. Well, now they actually have a ride-along and hands-on, show you everything. But for the last month and a half, I've been having issues. Granted, when I first applied for this job, they said they had health insurance, life insurance, among various other benefits. I asked my boss about health insurance, life insurance. Email HR about it. They don't offer health insurance, and they said they would get back to me on life insurance. 2 months later, I hear nothing. Not one single thing about health insurance again or life insurance. Whatever. I was able to get past that, even though I was angry about it, because I was trying to set my family up and, for the rest of our lives. So I was like, well, I can just get my own. I'll, let that slide. Then, it says also in the description when you apply for the job that no matter what time you get done, how long it takes you, you'll get your 10 hours. That's not the case. That's only for certain DSPs. Okay. Let that one slide. Another thing is flexible scheduling. They will work with, whatever it takes. Granted, we work 4 days, 3 days off. Okay. So, beginning of December, I need Fridays off because my kids have half days due to parent-teacher conferences. Okay, no problem. And comes December. I told them that I would, instead of working Fridays, I would work Tuesdays. Yeah, on scheduled day, which is Thursday, before I even go out on my route, yeah, we're not going to be able to give you an extra day, so probably only have 3 days. Okay. Then they asked me if I want to do Prime Week, which is 5 or 6 days, for the whole month of December. No, I can't do that. I told them that I wasn't going to be able to do rescues as much as I used to, or do Prime Weeks and picking up days because my wife, finally found a job that she's been wanting for the longest time, so things were going to change. Okay, no problem. Here it is, December. Flexible scheduling is not so much flexible anymore. Now that my wife's working and everything was, all fine and dandy. Then they start hiring limited and, well, not limited, but unlimited amounts of people. And all of a sudden, it seems like we got 40 people working in our DSP. It's a little odd. Usually when people mass hire, they're trying to push people out the door. Usually. I get back after my route. So you can't put me on any extra days, right? Nope. Okay. It's because I had to figure out my daughter's after school schedule until my wife can pick her up. Schedule comes out the next day. They put me on Tuesday. I get back from my route. I'm like, I can't work Tuesday. Snarkle at me and say, oh, you can't work Tuesdays now? I was like, you told me that you couldn't put me on an extra day, and then you put me on an extra day. They said, oh, I said that we could. No, you didn't. The person who does the schedule said that you couldn't do that. Now all of a sudden you can do that. And then after I got everything figured out, I was only going to be working 3 days going on forward. We got it figured out to where I can actually work Tuesday. So I told them that. Nope, they're keeping, my 3-day schedule. And then after December's over, they tell me that they may not even be able to give me my Fridays back. Really? So not only am I super pissed because of the benefits that you supposedly had, the 10-hour days, no matter what time you finish, all the things that I ignored and it was able to get past. Now you're screwing with my money. I got bills to pay. I got family that I need to take care of. Okay. So, here's my plan after hearing all of this. I'm going to wait till January. If I don't get my Fridays back, I'm going elsewhere. I'm finding a new job. I'm looking for something else. But, as the new schedule is supposed to come out last week, the schedule updated like 6 different times. So I keep looking at it until the last time. It has me off my Saturday and nothing for next week. Text the person who does the schedule. What's going on with the schedule? No answer. Well, granted, I texted the person who does the schedule, and I texted my actual boss that's in charge of the DSP. And I do this because what's coming next is going to really blow your minds if you are considering a career in this. I get no answer, so I call him. I'm like, what's going on with the schedule? Oh, your account's been suspended. What does that mean? Oh, you either delivered a package at the wrong address or mishandled the package or whatever else on the list that you possibly could have done wrong. Okay. Yeah, well, I'll get back to you and read the email. The first incident happened 4 months ago. 4 months ago. Back in August. Second incident happened in the middle of November. Third incident happened 2.5 weeks ago. So, you mean to tell me from when the first incident happened, you should have said something then so we could fix the problem and eliminate any future discrepancy. But, well, why? They say it's not us, it's Amazon. But we don't directly work for Amazon. I work for a third-party DSP. Who are we actually working for then? If it's Amazon, but they also have the control to suspend our accounts and take us off the schedule, which is really messing with the money flow now, because I'm only at 19 hours. You see where the frustration is really kicking in. So I get the email, obviously. on all these things of putting packages and mishandling, whatever. But you guys just told us if there's bad weather to leave it by the mailbox. If it's dark out, not to go up driveways and leave it in the best possible case scenario. If you can't do that, then it goes back to the warehouse. So these incidents, which I know that I left packages, or if there's a dog out and the customer doesn't respond, you leave it in the best possible, best case scenario for them to get their package. Those are the only times that I don't deliver the package exactly where it belongs. And if a GPS takes me to the wrong location, that is your GPS, especially because we can't see in the dark house numbers, we leave it where the arrow tells us to go. So I'm getting flack and all this, now being my account suspended because of what you guys told me to do. That completely blows my mind. So I've ignored the health benefits, the life insurance. I've ignored basically the false advertisement that you got when someone applies for the job. I completely ignored all that. But then you're messing with my money flow and my schedule. And now you're just bringing this suspended account on me of incidents that happened months ago, weeks ago. Yeah, that's the last straw. I don't feel job security whatsoever. I had a teaching moment with my son. I said, because he had something happen in school and I was relating it to my job. I said, I could respond poorly. I can respond aggressively. I can even go down there if I want to. And completely flip out. But what good is that going to do? I'm not going to get anywhere. And ultimately, it's just going to end me working there anyways. Or I can really stick it to them and find something else and say, I wish you all on your future endeavors, but I found a new job and it's full-time, job security, blah, blah, blah. So I told them I'm going that route. I'm going to respond in the most positive, uplifting way that I possibly can. I can stay and lay down and lick my wounds and hope for a miracle, or I can pick myself back up and be the trailblazer that I am and find a new job and really stick it to them that way. 7 months I've been busting my ass for Amazon. I've been doing anywhere from as low as 98 stops with 150 packages all the way up to 200 and some stops with almost 400 packages, busting my ass. Mind you, I broke my ankle last year. I got a rod and 7 screws in my ankle, and I'm winding half of your drivers out there. I got a work ethic that's unmatched. I'm not boosting my ego or saying that I'm the best human in the world, but I am saying that I'm a hard worker, I'm a trailblazer, and I will take any company to the next level. So if you're considering an Amazon career, I'm not trying to deter you away. I am not trying to tell you not to go forward with it. And I'm not saying don't work for them. What I am saying is beware. Because what you read is not always the case with this company. I have met a lot of cool people that I've delivered to. I've met a lot of nice people that work for there, that no longer work for there because of probably the same exact reasons that I'm leaving. Do I recommend working as an Amazon delivery driver after everything that I've endured in the last 7 months? Hell no. Do I believe it's worth the experience in certain aspects? Of course. I found a new job. I've been hired today. And I felt respected. I felt like they truly, by them looking at my resume, they basically told me, by looking at your resume, I wanted to hire you. But he wanted to meet me first. Now, granted, a lot of jobs, the beard could be an issue. But the one thing, the one thing that surprised the hell out of me is that he said, you're probably not going to shave this, but you're going to have to wear a beard net. Okay, I understand that, respect that. He goes, don't shave the beard. How many bosses do you know in a food service, yes, the food service I'm back in, will say that? I'll wait. But I could have been, done this video as soon as this, incident happened of when all this went down, and it would have been a bash session. I just would have completely lit up and annihilated, but I do it the right way. I do it the calm way. I do it the smart way. And we trailblaze, we move on. I'm Chris with a beard. If you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and only together we can discover the beard difference.